Are you tired of strict diets and overwhelming rules to lose weight? What if I told you I've lost over 100 pounds while still enjoying all the foods that I love? What if I also told you that I did it all without shots, without pills, and without extreme diets? Stick around to the end, guys, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I pulled it all off. Welcome to day 14 of my 15-day, 15 video challenge. I'm John Adams, and today I want to ask you something. Would you rather suffer through a strict, hard-to-follow diet that makes you have to give up all the foods that you love, or would you rather find a way to enjoy all of those foods and still lose the weight? What if I said, let's take that one step forward? What if you could enjoy all those foods that you love, still lose all the weight, but keep that weight off for the rest of your life? And what if I said this? Which one would you pick? It's your choice, door A or door B. Strict diet, lose a bunch of weight, put it all back on, lose a bunch of weight, put it all back on, lose a bunch of weight, put it all back on. Or live the rest of your life eating the foods that you enjoy while still losing weight, getting to a goal weight, and maintaining that goal weight for the rest of your life. Well, I know which one I'd pick, and it's the one that I picked. Would you believe that 2 years ago, I was 311 pounds? My blood pressure was absolutely through the roof. My A1C was 13.4. My A1C is now 5.5. 5.5. That means I am out of the diabetic range. Never been a diabetic my entire life, but it was up to 13.4. I was full-blown diabetes, guys. Diabetes on steroids. I am now down to 200 pounds and well on my way to my goal weight of somewhere between 160 and 180. What if I told you we're going to do this together? What if I told you I am not a dietitian? I am not a doctor. I do not play a dietitian nor a doctor on TV. I am you. I am average guy. I'm not rich. I don't have the money to pay major bodybuilders, major personal trainers. I don't have the ability to pay class act chefs who are going to cook me these amazing meals. I am you, the average guy. And I have lost over 100 pounds. I am on my way to losing an additional 20 to 40 more. We'll find out. I'm going to settle in somewhere in the middle of there. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to live the rest of my life in that 20-pound window. And I'm still going to enjoy all the foods that I love. Have I caught your attention yet? This is not a 6-month period. This is not a 1-year period. This is a 2-year period in which I have proven that this works. Let me go back and tell you the story about the gentleman who changed my life. I hinted at him the other day when I was talking about the blind gentleman that I picked up. This gentleman was early on. This gentleman got into my car. I mean, just ripped. He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I'm taking him to the airport. And on our way there, we're talking. And I say, hey, so where are you headed? He says, oh, I'm headed to LA. I'm going to meet with a potential client. I'm a personal trainer. Lightning bolt went off in my head. I've got a 15 to 20 minute ride with a personal trainer in my car. I don't have the money to pay for a personal trainer, but I got 20 minutes to just get whatever information I can if he's willing to talk. So I said, can I ask you a couple questions? And he says, sure. And I told him about my dieting experience. And when I say dieting experiences, I was an experienced dieter, guys. Diets were my thing. I've lost a ton of weight over and over and over and over in my life. I have lost 80 to 100 pounds in 6 months. I have done it all. I've done the Atkins. I've done the paleo. I've done keto. I have done them all. And when I say diets don't work, guys, diets do not work. They work in the short term. You lose the weight. You get really frustrated because we were not raised. We were not raised on those ways of eating. We were raised on the American Standard Diet. Look at the bottom of the pyramid, guys. What is on the bottom of the pyramid of the American Standard Diet? Processed foods. Now, on the bottom of that period, they don't show all of the other junk food. They show breads, rice, grains. But guess what else goes in that category, guys? Ho-hos. Ooh, did your mouth start to water? Mine did. Ho-hos. Cakes. All of that other garbage. But guess what? You can still have that garbage. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying there's a new way to think about it. So here's what he said to me. I told him about my diet experience. I told him about my 13.4 A1C. I told him about my high blood pressure. I told him about the fact that I am a heart attack walking. And he said to me, yeah, I can tell you exactly how to fix it. Stop dieting. Now, at that point, that was the first time in my life I had heard the words, stop dieting to lose weight. Who in their right mind thinks that that is a possibility? So I said to him, okay, you're joking around. Ha ha. So seriously, what do you recommend? He says, no, I'm telling you, stop dieting. You just told me you've dieted your entire life. You're a habitual dieter. Is it working? Well, yes, I've lost a lot of weight. John, you just said you're 311 pounds. Diets are working for you? No, you're right. They're not. What should I do? Again, stop dieting. So I said, okay, so what do you recommend? He says, have you ever heard of the 95-5 mindset? Absolutely no. He says, you're going to live 95% of your life 100% clean. And I stopped him. And I said, you just told me diets don't work. And now you're telling me to go on another diet. He goes, no. This is why this is not a diet. Because remember that 95% that I just told you about? What's the difference between 95% and 100%? And I said, well, 5%. He goes, that's right. That's the other 5%. And that other 5% is when life happens. And trust me, since the day before Christmas, guys, in my life, life is happening. But I'm still living 95% clean and 5% life. I'm pulling it off. And I'm telling you, you can too. Well, let's finish the story. So I said to him, okay. So when you're saying 95% clean, 5% fun or life, how does that make sense? And he says strictly this. 95% of your life, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, you're not at a ballpark, you're not at a birthday party, you're not at a Christmas party, you're not at a cookout, you're not at a funeral or a wedding, you're not at one of those special occasions. Live clean. Don't eat the ho-ho. Don't eat the pizza. Don't eat the cake. Don't eat anything processed that starts in a powdered form. Whether you make it or it comes out of a box, a bag, or a can. If it started its life in some sort of a powdered form, it's processed. If it comes out of a box, a bag, or a can, it's 100% processed. You say, wait a minute. No, I have bought things out of... There's preservatives, guys. Those preservatives are processed. I'm telling you to eat pure, as close to 100% of your time, life, 95%. Meaning, real foods, prepared foods. Don't stop at McDonald's. Don't stop at Wendy's. Now, again, that sounds like a diet. Well, guess what? No, because diets are like this. Diets go, okay, well, I've got to start the Atkins diet tomorrow. I've got to start the keto diet tomorrow. I've got to start the paleo diet tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Today's Sunday. I'm going to gorge myself all day. And then tomorrow, I'm strict. Not touching a single thing with a carb in it. I'm on the keto diet. Well, guess what happens? immediately your body's going to lose weight. And then you're going to get to your goal, or maybe not even make it to your goal. And then life's going to happen. And you're going to slip up. And you're going to go, well, I screwed up. But you know what, man? I lost a bunch of weight. Back to normal, guys. And then you're going to put every bit of that weight back on. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to go to buy clothes again. You're going to go to the doctor. You're going to go, oh, man, I screwed up. I put on even more weight than I started with. What's the next diet? Check that one off the list. Well, living the lifestyle that I'm living now, that this gentleman, I wish I got his name. I wish, because I owe him my life. And that's why I'm starting this podcast, guys, because my mindset has changed. This 95.5 is not just about dieting, as you can see in some of my other videos in this 15 video process that I'm hopefully going to be finished with soon. But again, life. And this is why, again, the 95.5 lifestyle. We're not perfect. So that takes me on to the next part of the process. You're not starting 100% on Monday. You're going to start today removing small things, small choices that are going to be consistent, that are going to lead you to 100% or as close to it as possible 95% of the time. So where do we start? What is your biggest vice? Is it pop? Is it sugary drinks? Is it snacks at midnight? Is it eating popcorn while you're watching movies on your couch at home? Is it sitting down to watch TV and you're not even hungry and your mind says, man, food? Because we all eat at the couch. We spend a lot of money on kitchen tables and dining room tables that we don't even use anymore. We eat in front of our TVs. Has anybody heard of Pavlov's dog? If you haven't, look it up. Pavlov's dog. Long and the short. He trained the dog. When he rang the bell, it was time for food. He would ring the bell, the dog would salivate, come, feed the dog. Ring the bell, dog would salivate, come, feed the dog. Eventually, he would just ring the bell. No food, the dog would still salivate. The dog was trained. Bell means food. We have trained ourselves, myself included. Couch and TV means food. Is that you? It was me. I'm not going to deny it. Early in this process, I came home one day after driving. I sat down at the couch. I'd already eaten. I wasn't hungry. I was fulfilled. I ate good. I ate a nice large salad. I was full. And I had every vitamin, mineral I needed in that salad. I was full. I turned on the TV. Within minutes, I realized something. As I was standing in front of my refrigerator with the door wide open, looking for something to munch on while watching TV. How many of you have done that and you're not even noticing it? Guys, most of this is mental. The other part is eating all of those processed foods. You're getting no vitamins and no minerals. I know I'm rambling on here, guys, but I really want people to realize this works. But you're not going to start on Monday. You're going to start today. You're going to remove the first piece of the pie, whatever that is. Sugary drinks, snacks, eating in front of the TV, whatever that is, start there. Now, at your next meal, remove some of the processed food from that next meal and add a few more veggies. Or maybe add a little cup of some sort of fruit instead of some of that processed garbage. Slow, consistent changes. Small, consistent changes until you get to as close as you can to 100% clean 95% of the time. Now, that 5%. Can you have a piece of cake at a birthday party? Yes. Should you have 2 pieces of cake at that birthday party? No. Small portions, portion control. So let's go through just a few things that I want you to work on going forward. Start small. Work your way to 100% clean 95% of the time. And then when those other times in life happen, don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. Allow yourself to live. Don't be the guy at the party on a diet. Now, step number 1. Adopt the 95-5 lifestyle, guys. Think of life like a budget. Okay, we all have a budget. We might not be good at our budget, but we all have a budget. We all go, we need this much money for our bills, and we need this much money for this, and then we need this much money for our fun, right? So here's how I want you to think about your life going forward. Okay? 95% of the food that you're going to put into your body going forward, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, not a cheat day once a week, no. When that 5% happens, it happens, but this is not going to be scheduled into your life once a week. This is going to be, now you can look forward to those days. I'm not going to lie to you, but they're going to be those special occasions, and we'll go into that. But 95% of your life, you're going to budget your food clean. You're going to start small today. Do not walk into your refrigerator and throw out the processed foods. Do not reach onto the top of your refrigerator, grab the Ho-Hos and throw them out. Okay? Maybe you eat a Ho-Ho every day. Skip tomorrow. Eat one today. As soon as you're done listening to this video, walk in there and eat a Ho-Ho. Don't eat one tomorrow. Skip every other day until it's gone. Eat one a week until it's gone. Pops, you drink 3 a day. Work it to 2. Work it to 1 till they're gone. See where I'm getting at? I'm not telling you to get rid of anything. I'm telling you to get rid of it slowly. And then guess what? Now, but I still love Ho-Hos. Don't buy them no more. Don't have them in your house. You do buy a Ho-Ho every day at work, right? Same thing I was saying before. Let's assume you don't have them in your house already that you're trying to get rid of, but they're at work in the vending machine. Okay, buy one today. Sure. Tomorrow, don't. Real food is going to make you full. Processed foods do not make you full. Processed foods will make you feel like garbage. You're going to be busting at the gut, but you're still going to be hungry because you got no vitamins, you got no minerals. There was no satiety in that food. Now, portion control. When you're having that 5%, don't have a massive piece of cake, but have a piece of cake. Savor small portions. Let yourself truly enjoy the taste of that food. Think about it. Enjoy it. Small portions. And then, guys, stay consistent. We're not talking about perfection. We're talking about consistency. The goal isn't perfection at all. It's progress. One indulgent meal won't derail your progress as long as you stay consistent overall. Now, you don't have to give up everything you love to reach your goals. Life is way too short for boring diets or guilt trips over food. The 95-5 lifestyle that we're going to talk, whether it's dieting, mental health, just the way you're going to think about life moving forward. This has completely changed my life, and I know it can change yours too. So here's what I ask, and I've talked longer than I've talked in any video that I've done so far. But what I'd love to ask of you right now is please, truly please think about this. And then in the comments below, what is one food you love that you refuse to give up? Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If this video is resonating with you, if these other videos have been resonating with you, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I'm hoping that this way of talking with you guys has been a little different. Previously, I've looked in the camera and I've felt awkward, but this is going to eventually become a podcast, which is kind of like a radio station. They have cameras too, but they're not looking into them. It's there so I can if I want to, and it's there so I can give you some visuals. And if you like this style over the other style, let me know. If you say, John, you ramble too much if you're not looking directly into the camera, let me know that too. I'd love to hear just, anything from you. Let me know that you're listening, that I'm not just talking to myself. I know that this is new and it's going to be a while and I'm going to talk to myself for a long time, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Tell me, what food do you refuse to give up? What is going to be guaranteed to be in your 5%? And again, guys, not scheduled, not once a week, but when you have that opportunity, you're going to have it. Whether you're at a ball game, let's say it's nachos, whatever it is. Every event that I'm going to, I'm going to look for the nacho stand, whatever it is. Throw it in the comments, guys. But remember, 95% clean, 5% life. As always, guys, stay healthy, stay balanced, and I'll see you next time.